Hey boo, hey, how you be? Come on in and talk with me. Bring a friend or bring three. Like the video, for you it's free. Drop a crown and where you from. The queen is here. Let's start the show. Where we gonna end? Nobody know. Now here we go. Here we go. Let's start the show. Ow. Welcome, confessors. Come on in. Press that thumbs up, drop a crown, and speak if you're not a hater or a lurker. We are nothing but good vibes and good times up in here. We accept all opinions and points of views respectfully. Let's get it cracking. What it do? What it do, confessors? What's going on this beautiful, what day are we on? Thursday. It is July 11th, 2024, and we is about to get into Royal Rules of Ohio. We've got 3 episodes to cover because last week was 4th of July, and the week before that, I don't know what was going on. Something was going on. And next week is the finale of Royal Rules of Ohio, y'all. We made it to the end of the first season. Please come back for a second season. And I need y'all to get into the nits and grits of things because there is a lot of other things that I want to know that is going on with this family. And I need to get some more that African value. I need to learn some things. I'm trying to see some things, some traditions. That's what I came to see, and that's what I want. But waiting for Mad to come. Hopefully she will be able to join. She was behind and didn't realize, I guess, herself. So I don't know. But let's just talk about it. I want to briefly go through everything, and then I really want to talk about everything at the finale. Plus, I will have pictures to go along with what has gone on these past episodes. I have them, but unfortunately, I still have not had my genius nephew come over and hook my mouse back up to my laptop so I can show them, because I don't want to be pressing and messing up, and I might press something and show something I shouldn't be showing y'all, and I ain't trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so we'll do all of that for the finale and all that good stuff. But let's just summarize what's been going on. Okay, so last night, let's work backwards and talk about how we got here. So last night, Michael, we can finally drop the bad boy because he has made it into the house. Michael came looking good, y'all. He came suited and booted, and he came bearing gifts. He did not come empty-handed. He knew better. So he brought Mama Dollars. He brought some pretty flowers. And he brought Papa Akili. He brought him some alcohol. Now, I wasn't quite sure if he appreciated the alcohol or not, because once they got to the dinner table, Papa A was like, look what Michael got me. And then I was like, oh, that's nice, yeah. And then he was like, alcohol. Like, shit, was that the wrong thing to do? It was a pretty bottle. And I know Michael ain't get him nothing cheap. I know he ain't get him nothing cheap. So I figured it was in a pretty bottle. I bet you they drunk it. But he was in the hot seat, honey. And he did so good. First he got there, he hugged everyone, shook Achilles' hand, hugged all the sisters, everything. He sat at the chair, he took it like a G. Michael, you took it like a G, bruh. You took it like a G. I need to find your IG. I need to give you some proper praise. But he took it like a G. And then it was a one-on-one time. I wish I did have the picture to show this, because when they went in the room, you know, Achille has his throne. He's the king of his castle, right? So he's sitting in his chair, And Michael is sitting on this, not even an ottoman. It's a beautiful, fancy, schmancy ottoman, I guess. I guess it is an ottoman. I just ain't rich enough to see any, to even set my eyes on something that fancy. It was very beautiful. But Michael was sitting on, it looked like a stoop compared to Papa A. He was like, "Is this fine?" He's like, "Oh, I never seen it like this before." See, Michael was thrown off too. And Michael knew. He was like, "You know what? This is some bullshit, but I'm gonna go through this because I like this girl. I like this girl a lot. I'm gonna go through this." So I can't believe, but I can, that he straight up asked him, what are your intentions with my daughter? Have y'all had, basically, have you had sex with my daughter? Both my daughter, you touched my daughter yet? And he was like, respectfully, no. Your daughter has set the boundaries, and I'm respecting them the best I can, and all of that jazz. However, that was not the tune you had, Michael, when y'all was at the party playing Truth or Dare and all of that stuff. You got it cracking with that. And now there's even a meme that Freeform has put out saying when the group chat happy you responded, and whatever Michael's response was, the reaction was what they was showing. I'm just saying, you got a whole new to up Mont, y'all. Hey,
I'm trying to switch off this damn thing.
Oh, I hear a lot going on. You might want to mute.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Well, while she's getting herself together, she'll bring herself on when she is ready. We'll continue. Yeah, but again, Michael took like a G, and Nana looks so pretty in that green. You know what I like? I like that because she has red hair too. I also seek out green a lot, dark blue a lot, to contrast the hair. I know what you're doing, Nana. I see what you're doing, and you're doing it right. You're doing it all the way right, girl. All the way right. She had on that green, and she looks great. She looks great in green. Can't do wrong. Yes, honey. You look delicious, or whatever Michael has said you looked at y'all little private dinner. You look like that right then too, girl. You look good. And so you there, Maude?
Yeah. Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I was just talking about Michael and his one-on-one with Papa Akili and coming over and all of that stuff. So what did you think about that scene? I said that I think we can officially drop the bad boy part from Bad Boy Michael. I think he proved himself. Do you think he did?
I think he did, and he was a very like a gentleman. He brought gifts. Unfortunately, I mean, he's an American kid. You just don't bring liquor, alcohol to your father-in-law.
I could have sworn he said he was Ghanaian. He said he was.
He is Ghanaian, but he's Ghanaian. He was, just like the girls are, but they're still not, they're not like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like you don't bring alcohol to your father-in-law the first time you're meeting them. You don't do that.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
But wasn't negative.
Yeah. No. But then, he's Ghanaian, but he's an American kid. Okay. But he has his stuff together. He has a plan. He's gonna go back to school.
I don't think Papa A was feeling what he was going back to school for. It was like there's good cop and there's bad cop, and there's good cop, bad cop. I think he was trying to give him a little fun about that for a second.
It is weird though that we haven't seen his parents mingle with anybody, with the aunties or anybody from the family. It's weird because they're always, they meet, the parents first. They are in the same circle, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, like I don't understand why he's all by himself. I've not seen anybody from his family. Yeah, so Yeah, like his people are supposed to have already met these guys, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So
Wow.
that's another thing. I mean, but then again, he's an American kid. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but I agree with you. He has proved to be, a decent guy with a plan. He's only 24 years old anyway,
Hmm.
So
He said he's recently working in security, and he really do seem to really, 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 really like Nana a lot. You know
hmm
what I'm saying?
hmm
The way when they were together after dinner, when she invited him to the house for dinner to meet her parents, the way he just doted on her, and I'm like, okay, Michael, you do like her for real, for real. You ain't just
yeah,
trying to smash and see what's good. You
I
really
I,
do like her.
I agree. But confessions, what's there not to like about those girls? Okay,
Exactly.
they are beautiful. They are from rich family. What else do you need? Huh, you're
Absolutely.
set for life.
Exactly. Absolutely. Well, I mean, I'm saying though, but I guess we could ask Kyle that question, because
Mm-hmm.
he act like he couldn't stick around. And let's go to him for a second, because that was another big thing. So Kyle don't drug his tail back into Thelma's life via Brenda, because she invited him to the Kente ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel when they saw Kyle, whatever was going on between Michael and Nana was this small,
Right.
because it
Right.
just got this big
Right.
when they feasted their eyes on Kyle.
Right. And I think it's because, like they continue to explain, it's because they saw their daughter get heartbroken, their daughter crying, in a room, locking herself in the room, and nothing else mattered at that point. And
Yeah.
so I think, they went through that with their daughter, So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the
Mm-hmm.
audacity of Kyle knowing that you know these parents. Why do you have to ambush them like that?
I mean, maybe he thought it was all good because Brenda had the nerve to like. Why didn't she know better?
Right.
Like your own parents, you should have known
Right.
how this was gonna
Yes.
look. But I think
Correct.
she was just trying to do one up and be good and do something for her sister. She
hmm
knew that she missed him, and Brenda had just got the word that she found out herself that Kyle missed Selma and still loved her. So
hmm
maybe she felt it was her duty, because one, she also has been there for the 2 months or whatever, how many months it was that
Right.
Thelma was crying her eyes out over him when he
Correct.
left her. And I get that. I totally get
hmm
that's why Mama and Papa A are pissed off
Right.
at him.
It's
Period. And
funny
he
though
was
when.
smirking. He was smirking. You could say it was a nervous smile, maybe because
mm,
the cameras and because of them, but still, dude, you better find another way to be nervous.
But I think he was just uncomfortable. It's first time the cameras are rolling. You're not used to this kind of life, and then everybody is asking you all these questions. Sometimes people, when they get nervous, depending, people present that in different ways. So I don't think he was really, really smiling like he was being accused of. I think the kid was just nervous, and he's a handsome fella.
Hmm. He's very handsome. Like
Yeah.
I was saying earlier before I got here, I got pictures that I'll show next week. I still forgot to
Ah,
have my nephew come over and hook my mouse back up.
oh,
But I got
yeah,
all the
yeah,
pictures we'll show and have a ball with it. So that's why I just want to cover it and graze over a little bit tonight, real quick, because I at least just wanted to come on here and show ourselves.
yeah,
We
yeah.
haven't showed ourselves in so long.
Correct.
We're still here. We're still reviewing, and
Yeah,
we got
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're here. We'll
hmm
have a ball next week with a drink. Yeah, we'll have a drink
Right.
for the finale. So we will be drinking for the finale. So yes, we'll
Yes.
do that. But what else is going on? Thelma is finally got to show off that property that Papa Kennedy
Right.
had to bring about. And it looked good. Besides that little staining on the floor in the bathroom in front of But everything else looks so good. I am so proud of her.
I am too. I don't know. She strikes me like she's a last born. Like the way she, it's like Brenda is the firstborn. She's always outspoken. She's the one who's speaking on behalf of the group and all that and all that. And she's over here, very quiet, very shy, sort of compared to the three of them. I would think she's, the others are a little bit more opinionated. But then again, maybe she only speaks when, she has her points. Brenda is a mouthful. It's like her mom.
Yes.
Everything, even her body is just like the mom.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
like she is definitely like spitting image of Mama Dollars. Yes. For
It
real.
is, yes, yes. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. But I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her,
Very, very.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
it sucks because in the moment that Papa A was so proud of her, she had to say that she's working on another project. And he knew his daughter. Because he said right there in confessional, I hope it has nothing to do with Kyle. So imagine his demeanor when he's all happy for this and all this, and everyone has come out to this event. And she introduces her lovely assistant, and it's Calvin. With the Calvin, with the Vin on it this time.
Mm-hmm.
And he is there. And it was so funny when the cameras showed Papa A and it was like mad flex. Then they showed Kyle and it was like sad flex.
Yeah.
And then they showed Mama Dolly, it was like dinosaur flex.
She's like always like.
It was too much too soon. I don't know what Thelma was thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah, she was thinking with her heart, not her brain.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That was a little too much.
And she should have had, just like the way Michael came to meet the parents, she should have at least had a meeting between Kyle and the parents, just so they can hash out things before she started calling him an assistant or something. Because both of them have feelings for each other. I also don't understand this thing of them going to a cornfield for dates. Is that a thing in Ohio? What's going in Colombia? Like, what the heck? What's going on?
I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's something symbolic for them, and maybe who knows? It's given a little
symbolic. It's nothing African symbolic.
Symbolic for them there in America thing. I don't know, my baby. Shoot. I'm trying to think of something.
I don't know what that was.
You never know. I'm just saying. You should. It just could be. I don't know. But another thing that was crazy to me was we knew, but I think it definitely slipped my mind. Or maybe it was talking about someone else. But we knew, or maybe it was just a scene we saw before for the show that was for the entire season that was coming on. But I remember. But anyways, Miles got a whole girlfriend.
Yeah. The disrespect
of the trying to hook him up with Brenda, and he got a whole girlfriend.
Oh my gosh. The disrespect of the relationship. But then again.
And I think I remember, I don't know if it was in the last episode or if it was in the scenes for the upcoming season, that I think she says that Auntie Sheila ends up saying something about the girl in a bad way, like the girl got more something than me, or she more this than me, or ain't something. It was really like, oh my, she don't.
Who said that? Who said that?
Auntie Abigail. She said that about Miles' girlfriend. I remember this. I remember something along those lines. Yes. So she really don't like her. That's why. And that's why Miles said what he said the way he said it. He said, thank you for respecting that. because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, late.
I get that. I get that. I mean, I have two boys. I'm always thinking like, I would prefer if I put myself in their shoes. I'm like, this girl you'd want your son to marry, and then that's not what they like. They like something different, and it's
Mm-hmm.
very tricky for the mother to be in her feelings and try to jeopardize whatever the relationship they have if she can see a potential from another person, another girl. So there is that you know.
Mm-hmm. And
So
GS was at the party and they showed her, but she didn't. So I'm like, what was again, I say, what was the point of the whole GS
I don't
situation at the
understand.
beginning of the season?
It's ridiculous.
That
It's
was
ridiculous.
unnecessary if she's not even going to be, in anything else. Or maybe she will be in the future next season. If there's a next season, I don't know. I'm hoping so. But yeah, I just figured that maybe she would have, I don't know. I just wonder, like, what's up with that? And then I wonder
Mm,
who is Miles' girlfriend. And then I wonder where are Cal and Michael's parents. So I
mhm,
wonder all these things
mhm,
that he brings to my attention.
mhm. I would love to have seen food, food dances, more of the dances, because
More of the
I like the
outfits.
I like the outfit. I like the whole
Oh yeah,
theme thing.
the
I love
fashion
that.
top tier.
Yeah, but then Michael and Carl took over the situation, and everybody like, my goodness, yeah. So.
Yeah, I hope they listen to the fans. I hope that I don't know what the fans are saying. I hope that they're saying the same thing we're saying and want to see more of the culture and all of that. And you see that we were wondering if it would happen, and it happened. They mentioned that the fact that they need to take their tails to Ghana.
It's too late for that shit. It's
That
too
was
late.
why is
You
it too late, Mike?
you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. You can't. They're just too old for that. You can't. You can't
I
do that.
think you can if the dog is willing to learn.
I don't think these girls are willing to learn anything.
And they're still young. They're not old. So they're still
They're
young.
already they're already
They're,
set in their ways though. They're already set in their ways. They know. I mean, they're about to go to the last one is about to go to college. I mean, law school. At that point, if you never did those things while they were young, I mean, they can Google. You know what I mean? They can Google and YouTube.
but it's not the same, which you should know that from experience. That's not the same though as being there.
Confession: those girls are not gonna go to Ghana for 1 year. They're not gonna do that. Going home for a month is not gonna cut it. It's not gonna be like, oh my gosh, you know.
So you think that if it were to work, they would have to be there for a whole year, at least.
And it's not just a whole year, then you forget about it. It has to be incorporated in your lifestyle. Like, at this time we always go to Africa for this and this, like that. But
Mm-hmm.
and then it shouldn't be like a punishment. Like going to Africa is a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? So I don't want them to go there. Oh, we are being punished. That's why we are over here in the third world country. No, I love Africa. It's a beautiful place. So no, so that energy too is no. I am
Yeah,
not here for it. Uh-huh.
get
So
that.
yeah.
I get that. But I
Mhm.
still, but even the fact, I would say better late than never. I mean, you can't
Mhm.
teach an old dog new tricks. You can bring that analogy out, but also better late than never is another one. And at least they would go.
Yep.
If they
Yeah.
go, and I hope they do. And that's why I'm saying we definitely need a season 2, and maybe they made enough money for season 1 where the budget will be a little bit better season 2 where they can go to Ghana.
They can go to Ghana and they can take cameras with them.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. For
That'll be good.
season 2, that would be a
Yeah,
great season 2.
that'll be
You
good.
know, I
That'll
think
be
so.
good. And next time, Brennan should know her mom. You don't take African women to hiking. We don't hike. What the heck? We don't hike.
Yes, Brenda did that because she was in deep, because she did in fact get in trouble for inviting Kyle. So she wanted to take Mamadala out to forget about it, whatever. So that was not the place to go. Yeah, Mama Dollar wasn't having that anyway. She was like, "What is this? Like, what? This ain't even glamping."
She's so extra.
She was worried about her weave and that shower.
The shower, I'm like,
She
just
was like,
give me
"What
that.
about my weave?"
Yo, I was like, just give me that
weave?
shower. I don't mind that shower. I'll be loving
Man, I
that
be all
shower.
shoot. I find the best women's shower cap ever. I
Right?
be all up in that shower. Shoot. I'm gonna test the waters, so shoot, better go get a new installment, whatever you want to call it. That's
Right.
that would
Yeah.
have been a thing. Like, you want me to get in the shower, you pay for my new installment, Brenda.
Mhm.
That's how Brenda should have came. Should have took her got her new installment or something. That's how you would have came correct. But then the aunties showed
Mhm.
up. But had that not happened, we wouldn't have had a moment to see the aunties
Right.
in great
Right.
fashion.
Yeah.
And again, just don't get enough of the aunties. Can we get more auntie time also?
Right.
This show needs to be an hour. Okay.
Right.
It's too little. Too
It's
little.
too little. It's
Too
too
little.
little to just to do a recap of one episode, because then you know what I mean. It's just too little to talk about just one episode. You know what I mean? Like there's so
Right.
many
That's why
questions.
I didn't want to just wanted to braise over
Mhm.
things tonight and talk about everything really.
Mhm.
Next week, so it's
Mhm.
not just one episode we're talking about. So next
Mhm.
week is the finale. We will be
Mhm.
back, y'all. And
Mhm.
I know daggone well Kyle is not about to get on his knees and ask Thelma to marry her.
Oh, I hope he's not. But then again, I don't know how long they dated prior to this incident.
True. Also. And
and
then it was like, because remember, I predicted this. I knew she was back with Kyle because remember, I told you when she went live, she got interrupted and she told everyone who was in the live, "Oh, wait a minute, my boyfriend called." I was like, "Dang, she moved on already." No, she got back with him. That's what it was. So with that being said, she said boyfriend, but of course she couldn't possibly say fiance. If it was, that would give away the finale.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And we have that to look forward to next week. And we will be back next Thursday with the finale and pictures from the last 3 episodes. And we'll dig in a little bit more deeper for that. And we're bringing drinks next week, y'all. So make sure you come back, review this, and all of that good stuff. If you're catching this on the replay, make sure you like this video when you are leaving out. Don't play with us over here. And make sure you are also following Mod Afro Mama on her channel. And my have coming on, my dear.
Girl, I wish I had stuff lined up. I just need to get my life together. I'm so behind with so many things. I'm behind with Dubai.
Yeah, I have tomorrow off. I was like, ooh. I was like,
yeah, okay. Okay. Because I tomorrow I work up until 1 p.m. So I'm gonna be home early. And then okay.
Yeah, so let me know.
I'll hit you up.
Let me know. Oh, are you? Oh, I'm so excited because after we get off of here, I'm going to watch Real Housewives OC is back tonight.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Are back. So that is going to be fun.
That's going to be interesting, and the trailer is good.
It's smoking good. You know, Shannon and her DUI.
Yeah,
and how Alexis is back dating and about to marry.
Yes.
Oh shit! Alexis came in and stole the show already. So I know it's going to be popping.
I feel sorry for Shannon. Like, oh my gosh, bullets everywhere. I mean, the girl cannot relax. And then she falls out with Tamar. I'm like, Jesus.
I just don't want her to fall off the wagon. And, you know, and the fact that she's probably not going to be drinking, and this is probably, she's going to want to drink so bad because these bitches are going to get on her nerves. She got to see Alexis and John together around town, getting married and each other. Like, it's not going to be a good season for Shannon. She is going to be unhinged every episode, and I can't wait.
I agree.
I love her, but I can't wait to see her unhingedness.
I agree. Oh my goodness.
All right, y'all. Well, we are going to end it here for a whole half hour. That's great timing. We will see y'all next week. And if you follow us and got them notification bells, maybe I'll see us sooner. You never know. Come to find out.
Mhm.
But we are out this nasty thing. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.